We finally have a better idea of just how much further San Francisco's Millennium Tower could lean before engineers say they would worry about it actually falling during an earthquake. That is an important number. So far, all the work they're doing to shore up the tower is also making it sink and lean a little more. So city supervisors brought everyone together today to find out just what's going on with the Millennium Tower's fix. Our investigative reporter Jaxon Van Derbeken has the takeaways.
As everyone in the Bay Area is aware, as we have been installing the new piles, there has been an increase in the settlement and tilting of the building. The increase is not as dramatic as the media would have you believe.
That's Ron Hamburger, the designer of the so-called fix for the Millennium Tower. He says crews have learned some important lessons during tests on how to keep the building from tilting much more when they resume the project to anchor the foundation.
We have successfully mitigated the vibration. And the ground loss measures we've taken on the 36s also appear to be successful.
But new data shows the tower settled another 1/10 of an inch in just the last week when crews started drilling and inserting more of the 100-foot-long steel casings into the ground. That caused another 1/4 of an inch of tilt, which matches the pace that triggered a halt to the construction job back in August. But Hamburger said today the building could tilt a little over 6 feet to the west.
We've concluded that the building is still able to safely resist this maximum considered earthquake shaking with that amount of tilting.
Which means, essentially, before they would worry about it falling down in a quake. But the elevators and plumbing to continue operating properly, the margin is much tighter, about 1/2 of that. Right now, the tower is tilting 23 inches to the west and 9.5 inches to the north, leaving about 1 foot of combined tilt before the fix designer says the building could stop operating properly. Engineers are scaling back the number of piles they now plan to install to bedrock to reduce the risk of causing the Millennium's foundation to sink much further. Jaxon Van Derbeken, NBC, Bay Area News.